All right, so today I am gonna do what I promised on day one. And day two, still gonna use Reality Composer. I'm gonna play around some more of the behaviors, and I'm gonna start with the same die that I did yesterday. So let's get to it. So we're back in Reality Composer today, and we're looking at the project that I did yesterday with the die on day one. So day two, we're going to stick with this same die, and we're going to look at some more behaviors. And specifically, we're going to look at scenes inside of Reality Composer, because you can actually create different scenes inside of this project, and we're going to make it just automatically trigger to go from one scene to the next. So the first thing is we're going to add a scene picker in the top left. I'm going to choose horizontal. It doesn't matter for this instance. And then I'm just going to hop right back over to our first one. And the next thing that I'm going to do is I need two objects because it's a game of chance. So I'm going to duplicate the die and put that down there, maybe get a little bit closer. All right, and so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to look at the behavior, so the little arrow with the lights at the top, and we're going to add a custom behavior. So we're going to click the plus, and we're going to keep our existing behavior that we have there. We want that to happen, and so I'm going to choose custom, and then for the trigger, I'm going to actually select collide, and the affected object is the one that's actually doing the action, the one that I'm interacting with, the one that's affected when I touch the screen. So that's going to be our first die, the one that we tap and it rolls over. So I choose that one, and then I'm going to choose the second die. That's the one that gets hit and something's going to happen. So the action we're going to add is change scene. There it is. And I'm going to choose the scene. We're going to go to the scene with the stock thing on it, and then I'm going to press AR. And then it's going to scan around, and then we'll press play. And oh, look, there it happened on the first try. And so you saw when the die hopped up and it tapped the other die that it went to our second scene, which is pretty cool. So that is Reality Composer on day two, working with moving from one scene to another based off of something that happens or things like that. I'm sure there's more sophisticated ways, or maybe there's some other ideas. I just started playing around with that this afternoon. So if you do something like with that and you want to share it out, make sure to use hashtag 90daysofAR, because I'm really interested to see what y'all come up with. So one of the things that I'm kind of thinking of now is this would integrate really cool into an AR companion app for an escape room type situation. So I'm going to kind of log that in my brain. I'm going to write that down because I can see that coming into play later on down the road. So if you do share out, make sure you use hashtag 90daysofAR. And yeah, I look forward to seeing what you make. Bye.